Hi guys, as you can see, I'm not very happy right now. I'm not going to edit this video, I'm just going to say what I need to say and get it out there. I had I've got on my phone a bunch of notes of all these videos I want to film. Breastfeeding videos, cloth nappy videos, Albert's 4-month update, it's 4 months now. 17 weeks today. Loads of stuff I want to film, and I've just not been able to do it. I've just completely lost my spark, I suppose. I did mention this before, but I don't think I realised how bad, it was. Chris got ill again yesterday. He keeps having these episodes of spontaneous vomiting, and on a few support pages they've said it's because usually people with his condition have raised histamine, and that can cause a reaction of sickness. This is something that's it actually was what led to his diagnosis. Albert just wants to trump his way through the video, and he's smiling at me. I'm just feeding him right now. So that's what led to his diagnosis, and obviously it just sets everything back. We've got to get used to him being ill, but it's kind of really hard to. We kind of can't. We get used to when he's better, and when he's better we're like, it's okay, it's fine, we'll just deal with it. And then when it does happen, we just don't deal with it, or at least I don't deal with it very well at all. I find it really hard. And to, people say things that are like, I know they don't mean anything by it and they're trying to help, but it's not helpful. Things like, have you been to the doctor? And like, we can't go to Chris can't go to the doctor because the doctor doesn't actually know anything. I mean, doesn't even get his prescriptions I don't think Chris has seen the GP for a long time. We have to email his professor in London, and then she has to email her colleagues and people she knows in America, and doctors, because it's so rare. No one knows anything. So I guess that's the frustrating thing about it as well. And me, I'm just trying to hold it together all the time, and I'm realising that I could sit and film. I've got 2-3 days in which I could do it. I could sit and film for you, but there's no integrity in it. I'm sitting here like, hi guys, today I'm going to talk about this, that, and thinking, where's the integrity in that? I'm putting out this image that everything's okay and it's fine, and it really isn't. Things are really shitty, and they have been, actually. Come to think of it, they have been right from the beginning of me starting my YouTube channel. I mean, I was 30 weeks pregnant when I started it. 6 weeks after Sebastian was born, Chris came home from exercise when he was away with the army because he had a bladder tumour, and that was removed, and then he was back off again. He was, away again with the army, and then he came back to have an operation, and then that turned into a huge infection, and he was in hospital for months. And then to recover, he was away, because that's what the army do, they send you away to recover, not in a local hospital or anything. And he was away again, and so I've done nothing but parent on my own and struggle on my own and get by on my own and hope that everything will be okay. And it's like that now all the time. If he's not working all the time, he's ill, and so we don't really see him, and there's very few times when it's okay. And also I think the last few days, so Sebastian, as you know, had chicken pox. Albert now has chicken pox. We're on day 3, so we're stuck at home, and I think because I've been stuck at home, it doesn't help it helped me, I've washed my hair and had a wash. I've not put any makeup on. I've not got myself properly dressed. I've not got Albert dressed. He's just in a baby grow, And I know that that's when I'm starting to get really down, when I start to do that. The house feels like it's a total shit tip. I need to go to the shops. I've run out of washing powder. I've got a pile of washing. I just can't get the momentum to even do that. And so how am I supposed to get the momentum to sit and film a video? And all I'm doing is sitting here talking, but I can't keep a happy face, so I can't sit here and talk about breastfeeding essentials when I'm, about to burst into tears or whatever, Or sit and edit. I've lost my spark, I don't know. All I ever wanted was, I love YouTube. I've loved doing YouTube. did it fruitlessly because, you know, originally I wasn't getting much money or anything like that. You know, still don't get a lot, and you know, the subscribers I have been so loyal and so wonderful, you know, and so I've been there right from the beginning. And that's another thing, I haven't done any videos with Sebastian because he's just crazy all the time, and I haven't got the energy to kind of calm him down to do an update, and little things with the children are getting to me. Like this morning I took Sebastian to nursery, it wasn't even like 8 o'clock, and already I was like, you're doing my head in. And I hate that I feel that way. I hate that, you know, things like that. And Albert is cool, but he, you know, I was crying this morning because he wouldn't take a dummy, and I really want him to take a dummy, and I'm like, why do I desperately want him to take a dummy? Is it because Sebastian didn't? It made things easier. I don't know. And the worst thing I think about it all is that things have gotten so hard here in the house that we are having to rehome our dog, Mr. Patch, who, as you know, I love to pieces. But he's just not getting the care that he needs here. You know, he's not getting the long walks. He's not getting the walks that we used to do. It's so hard to drag 2 children out in the rain to get him to have a decent walk. I mean, we end up going on a short walk, and it's not what he deserves at all. And then he's stuck in the house a lot, and he needs to go to somewhere where they can give him more than what I can. And it's so heartbreaking because I feel like I failed him, completely failed him. So a lot is going on right now. And, you know, I don't know the family. I know of the family who are going to probably have him. And they seem great, but I don't know them. You know, am I doing the right thing? Is he going to be happy? I just don't know. And, yeah, sorry, I'm on a very awkward rocking chair that kind of doesn't fit Albert anymore. He's so big. I'm sorry to put out such a miserable video. I have to be honest with you guys. I can't sit and like not have any, you know, do this with no. I can't just sit and do videos and not know like the whole truth. I just feel really low. I sort of feel like I've lost who I am, because for, you know, before I was Yami, who was a mum, but I also did makeup, and I did, you know, military wives choir, and I did all this other stuff, and now I'm just Yami who's trying to get by and trying to hold it together and trying to survive, but who doesn't really do anything else. You know, yes, I sort of do YouTube, but I've stopped doing that now because I'm so bogged down with everything else. It's like, I think it's as well finding the time, you know, like I have to do a shop, I have to clean the house, I have to do all this stuff, and I also have to make videos, and it's kind of trying to prioritize it. And you think with 3 days you'd have the time, but I just don't, because poor Albert, you know, he's at an age now where he wants to be stimulated a bit and do stuff, and you know, I don't know. And then I think, well, other people manage to do it, so there must be something wrong with me. Why am I not managing to do it? And you know, I'm also being really negative, and I don't want to come on a video and be to like film when I'm in negative modes. It's really uncharacteristic of me. I'm not a negative person. You know, Channel Mum have got a competition running at the moment where you can win a contract. I really wanted to enter it, and at first I was like, yes, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do a really good video. And then the last few days, I think, where I've been bogged down, I'm like, there's no point, I'm not going to win anyway, so what's the bloody point wasting my energy to film something? And it's that kind of negativity that I've spent so many years trying to shift, and I can't seem to shift it now. You know, and Albert is just not doing well at all, which, you know, I'm sorry, mate. I want to see everyone. Oh, he's really spotty. There you go. There's Albert at 4 months. Still not sleeping through, but I never would expect him to, because I don't think babies should be sleeping through at this age. And he's just had a bit of a rough road. He's had bronchiolitis for however many weeks, and then now he's got chickenpox, and so we've not really had a break, I guess. He's had a bit of a rough start, you know. But yeah, I don't really know what the point of this video is, just to come and tell you that I think I'm going to take a bit of a break. and just try. I mean, I might be fine on Wednesday, Thursday. I might be like, hey guys, I'm back again, I'm feeling fine. I don't know. But right now, for the last sort of few weeks, since this chickenpox thing started, actually, I've just been in a total funk. It all started as well with my editing software kind of going dodgy, and then struggling to edit, and then struggling to get videos out because I couldn't edit, and struggling to upload stuff, and all these kind of stupid little barriers, you know, that are kind of affecting, little things that affect my mentality and the way I do things. You know, I don't like the house that we're in anymore. When I first moved here, I loved it. I think anything other than a married quarter, I loved it. And aside from obviously when we were living army life, before that I moved around a lot anyway. I've always moved from new flat to new flat. I used to have flats, and I did it because whenever I felt low, or that I felt like I was getting myself in a funk, I needed a change, and moving house was my new change. I was always searching for home. I've never found home, and I guess the army was a great excuse to never feel because, you know, it kind of gave me a break from that search, because I thought, well, we're never going to, you know, we're just nomads, we just travel around, and now again I'm feeling like I want to move and I want to leave this house. And because of Chris's health and stuff, there's been setbacks in buying the house, and so we're still here and our stuff's in storage. We, you know, things like I want to do a weaning video, and Albert is going to be weaning in 2 months' time, and we don't have a dining room table like we did before because our dining room table is in storage. And I don't want to film videos of him just sat in his high chair. It's not how I envisaged it to be. It's not how I wanted it in my head. And things are just not how I want them to be. I want to find home. I want to be in our forever home. I want Chris to stop being ill. I want to, you know, I don't know. I want to keep our dog. I want to just have some normality. Unfortunately, in the line of work that Chris is in, as I've explained to you before, I mean, I think he's going to look at a whole new career change, but I can't talk about it. But it's long hours and it's shifts, and not knowing if he's going to come back at whatever time, you know. So I don't know where he is a lot, and I mean, I know where he is, but I don't. There's just no kind of continuity and no routine. I think he is going to look for a new job, and again, that will be a setback to finding a home. But I suppose at least he'll be doing something that might be more suited to his health, and because he is grinding through days when he's really poorly. I'm really rambling now. We're 13 minutes in. I'm just talking crap, but I just want to let you know exactly what's going on, because I do feel really, and you know, for the first time, last time I was really like this, like really low and depressed, was because of Sebastian. I had like really bad postnatal depression. This isn't postnatal depression, because actually Albert and Sebastian are the things that keep me going, especially Albert. I'm really enjoying this time, and I just hate feeling so sad, and I don't really know why. Or because we were stuck at home with chickenpox, I'm now stuck in a rut. I don't know, you know. And then obviously the thing with Patch, it's just really, it's heartbreaking. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't know when I'll be back. I hope it's soon. I hope it's this week. I'll read you the list of videos that I have and that I had planned to you know, to do for you guys. So I'd planned to do an induction versus natural labour video, a weaning video, a tour around Sebastian's room, cloth nappies and what we're currently using, a makeup video, breastfeeding tips, advice and essentials, and posture training. Massive list of videos that I had planned to do, which I know you guys would find so useful. You know, I'm sick of the same background, but then I haven't got the energy to set up my DSLR and my lighting. I smashed a light bulb. It's like, you know, these little things just set me back. My camera isn't working that great. I really could do with getting a new one and getting some new software. I don't know. I need just a whole revamp of everything, including my life. I need to get up and go and get some washing powder and do the bloody washing. That's what I need to do. Anyway, we're now 15 minutes in, and I better go. Please take care, guys, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Say bye, Albert.